welcome to episode 103, 103.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm so glad you called on what I was going for. Of the Loose Laces podcast. My name is Davon. I'm joined by
Shad.
And we are here to teach you economics. Not thug, hug. Because niggas need money. And we out here starting the OnlyFans, hugging each other. Shit!
You a wild boy. How you feeling, man?
Nigga, I'm exuberant. Like,
good SAT word.
Yeah, you know, you gotta throw them in there. I'm up here because I got my jackets. I shipped the jackets. And funny enough, I designed this black version of the Frame Hunters jacket, and I have not seen it. Like, I just sent them the mock-up, and they got some of the details, and they were like, all right, cool, we'll make it. And then they just shipped it. And this jacket is everything I wanted and more. And I just think it's hilarious because normally, you know, when someone does a F&F or a personal version, that's the crazy version. And then the general release is like the boring version. And I was laughing because I'm like, any other brand, the black one would be the one available for the public. And then the color blocked one would be the friends and family. It's like, nah, fuck it. Y'all gonna rock with me with the wild shit. But this black jacket, like, it was funny. Lene was laughing. She's like, you've been saying you need a black jacket. And instead of buying one, you made one.
That's very hard.
Nigga, I'm like, you know where I get down. But for it to come out as perfect as it is, and then normally I don't like black. And I was scared because most black leather on jackets is kind of crunchy and ugly. But I got the Naked Cow, the premium version of that leather. And this is going to sound ridiculous, but the leather's so good. Like, I'm walking around and I'm sniffing the jacket. Like, no, nigga, smell a sleeve. I know it sounds crazy. It sounds crazy, but this is that high quality leather that you can smell.
This nigga smell like a leather couch.
Exactly, nigga. This shit is phenomenal. But the best part, always, the cuff protector, nigga, every time I move, my shit is like it's jerking me off. It's magnifique. But I'm happy as a motherfucker. Nigga, I talked to my UPS driver yesterday. I'm like, you on the route? Nigga, I need you to come early. He wasn't on the route. It was the other driver. He called that nigga, was like, yo, you gotta take care of my mans. So
that's fire.
Nigga, shout out to my mans. I ain't gonna say his name. Shout out to son. He blessed me. Cause I'm like, I want to get the jackets in and ship them like the same day.
Right.
So, like, I actually added something in the jacket after it was finished. So I put the Ford University Real Nigga Institute patch, so y'all can see it, inside the jacket. So I made this afterwards. So I had to open the jackets, sign them in order, like the order of ordering. Made my own little hang tags, attach them, take the boxes up. Like, it's funny. Sock Jig, friend of the show, like, him talking about doing a drop, because me and him was like, throughout him doing it, me and him were talking. I'm not saying like I helped him, but I helped him. I think I'm like, no, you didn't.
What is that?
But we were just talking about how hard it is to ship stuff. And for me to do 6-7 jackets, it took like an hour and a half. And that's just because you got to make sure you get the right size. You got to break the boxes down, tape, open the jacket, sign the jacket, put the hang tag on, fold it back up, seal it back. To do that with hundreds, if not thousands of items, it makes sense. And it's funny just watching all the people agitated with J-Tips like, it's been 2 weeks, motherfucker, where my shit at?
Yeah, and that nigga's telling you, dog, it's really just like me. Like it's me and like a couple other people.
Son, this is hard. And that's another reason why I ain't doing too many of anything. Because when I did the hats, nigga, that shit took me 3 hours to do, like, between F&F orders and general public. That shit was like 3 hours because you got to look and make sure, match the name, match the item, get it, double check it.
Yeah.
So
I can only imagine how nerve-wracking that is, because the last thing you want to do is ship someone the wrong size, and then you're like, all right, well, just send it back, but you sent the wrong size to somebody else. So are they going to swap? Are they going to keep it? You know,
Nigga.
like you just got to eat that. Did they just get a free hat essentially? Like,
yeah, because that's the biggest fear. Because like I know I had some shit like that happen to me once on eBay, and I'm like, I'm not shipping shit until the other nigga ship shit because he not gonna take my shit and have both of our shit, and I just get some funky money back. So,
yeah, nigga, I had that shit happen on Sneaker Play
with like a mix match trade.
No, so I asked this dude. I was because at the time it was the half cents. So he was like, "Oh yeah, half cents are sitting here," and I already had the silver ones. I got the silver ones from the outlet, and I got the eggplant ones. So I thought he had the royal blue ones, and I was like, "Yo, could you swing those my way?" He was like, "Yeah, for sure, I got you. Send him the bread." This nigga sent me another pair of eggplants. I'm like, bruh, you sent me the wrong color. He was like, what are you talking about? It's like, yo, you said Royals were sitting. And we had to go back through the thread. I was like, you told me Royals. He was like, oh, my bad. Those aren't sitting. I meant eggplants. It's like, yo, give me my bread back, nigga.
No, I need my shit back. Like, nah.
Like, you bugging.
Yeah. But you know what? That's why I do a lot of my communication straight through text. If it... Yeah. But no, it's really fucking nerve-wracking. Because I'm sitting up there, large. Okay, medium. The whole time, I'm just repeating it through my head. Like...
Yeah, like, that's how you should do it. Just have that system knock out the sizes first versus like, okay, this person ordered second. They ordered a medium. And now you just switching through sizes. Just, yeah, bro.
Son, that shit is excruciating. And I'm glad I only did 12 because I can imagine having like 3,000 jackets to have to sort through. And it's like, I can't just have them make one if someone else decides to fuck someone else over. So glad on that.
Kudos to you, man. Salute.
Thank you.
Good business, Ronnie.
I tried. Shit, it's hard, but I appreciate it because I've been talking a lot about it with other creators. Like, thank you.
I give you your flowers, man.
But I've been talking about it with other creatives. Like, Lapstone and Hammer is actually having a contest for creatives where if you win, you can work with them to create a collection. And you can make that collection, and Lapstone and Hammer will cover the cost. They'll help you promotion, photography, everything. They'll do a pop-up in the store with it, and you do a 70-30 split, 70 away, 30 that way. And as soon as I saw that shit, I didn't even have a portfolio made. I made a portfolio. I'm like, I hope they like my answers, and I hope they like the dumbass jackets that I make, but...
Did you send it already?
Oh, yes, nigga.
I wish I could have reviewed it.
Honestly, I thought about it because I was like, I could have you or Lene look at it. But then I was like, I got to start trusting myself, typos and all, because it's like I got to show my ass.
Still send it to me. Did you design an Illustrator?
Oh, the portfolio?
Yeah.
Nigga, I just made...
Please tell me you did not use PowerPoint.
No, I just used a... So kind of like how LV does their lookbooks, I just did like the In Search of by Davon Ford portfolio. So it's just a PDF scroll.
We'll talk.
All right. I mean,
I ain't gonna be critical because I don't know what this should look like, but like usually when you design
bare ass basic,
nigga, that's cool. Minimalism is cool, but when designing a portfolio, you want to have like you need to have a theme. And when you scroll through each page, like every single item, there's a focus on it. And it has to translate from every single page. But like I said,
no, nigga, I want you to say it on air because this is good game for people.
No, I mean it's the same thing with architecture. Like you don't want to scroll from one page and one page is blue and pictures are in each corner, and then go to the next page and it's a black page. Like there's no flow, and there's like a picture that's just smack dab in the middle or some other shit. You know, like you gotta have some sort of consistency and some sort of theme and flow.
No, I get exactly what you're going for, and I started to put more thought into it. But I'm like, it's 2:00 in the morning, and this is a case of I'm gonna knock this shit out now. So it's just product shots.
Yeah, I mean, just and on top of that, there's nothing ever wrong with touching up your portfolio. Like you see it. One of the things that has always been told to me is like, never be afraid to, like, if you apply for a job using your portfolio and you're not selected, feel free to like call or email someone and say, hey, did you review my portfolio? If so, why wasn't I chosen? If it was my portfolio, what could I do to better it?
No, that makes total sense. Like, in all honesty, I've been looking for criticism and ideas because it's like, I'm just going to do whatever the fuck I feel like. And that works. And then there's other times where you can go back and realize, like, someone can give you a point, like the Pyrrhic t-shirt that I'm working on right now. I was talking with someone about it. I showed him a sample and he was like, why is the A capital? Make the A lowercase. And I had never thought of that because I thought the shirt was done. And once I made it lowercase, I'm like, motherfucker. It was that simple. So I'm always open to criticism or critique, whatever. I need that shit. That's why when you say like you wish you would have reviewed it, I understand. For the future, this is something I'm definitely going to work on because I had never thought of doing a portfolio before. Because I'm like, I haven't really been presenting. But now it makes sense if someone's like, you got a portfolio? Oh, give me a day. Now I'm like, nigga, I'm with the shit.
Yeah.
I'm a real designer.
Like that essentially is your resume.
Yeah. So we can definitely work on that.
For sure. You know.
Yeah. But nigga, we've been talking about me. How have you been?
Nigga, I swear, look, man. Shit.
This nigga's so upset he hit the mic.
Next year, I think I'll stop being so secretive. I'll say that much.
Okay.
I'll stop being so secretive as far as like what it is that I do. Like, the CDL shit.
Nah, nigga, keep being secretive.
Nah, because I think it does help to why I have like certain insight on certain shit.
Okay.
I think people, look, man, I ain't got beef with none of y'all niggas who do not fuck with me. Honestly, do not. All right. With that being said, I do want to start being just a little bit more transparent when I finally get my shit in order. So that way I think people understand like the point of view that I have.
No, I get it. I don't think anyone will fuck with you because if you think I'm bad, this nigga's far worse.
So chill out.
What? This nigga gonna make you feel bad intellectually and then break your jaw.
I'm a changed man.
Not me. In fact, I'm worse. No, I'm not. Yes, I am.
No, you just have never mind. You just have a different support system.
Dog, I actually have a support system now. When I was feral, nigga, because I thought of some wild shit. I didn't even tell you the worst idea I've had recently. And I'm like, damn, I could do that. But I'm like,
that shit ain't working.
I'm funny, scary. Scary is bad for business. Mm-hmm. So I don't ever go scary. If I'm gonna do scary, it's gonna be behind the scenes. Niggas be like, yo, he did that? No.
Yeah, dog. I'm cool on that shit.
Nah, I just want to make clothes and, see my friends and family happy. I'm a peaceful type nigga until you make me act.
Dog, the first spaces where niggas was trying to address something, like you saw what type of time I came in on.
Yeah, you was with the smoke and I'm just up there like, hey, I'm here to support my buddy. Where the fat one at?
But like even like the no allows content, like the stuff that I wanted to do in the backstory behind that. Like now I'm starting to like think of treatments where there's a whole backstory behind it, sort of like when Charlie Murphy did the shit with Jordan, where he was the kid who got picked for the varsity team over Jordan.
Right.
Like I have that type of like promo idea for no allows, and it's like, bruh, this shit is amazing. But I can't really get into it because I'm like, let me take care of some shit first.
Nigga, fuck that. Start the link to start reaching. Nigga, let me tell you, you gotta get out there and start doing shit. I'm connecting with people at higher levels than Nike. I'm looking on LinkedIn like, click, accepted. Nigga, what? I'm gonna LinkedIn my way into us getting a deal. Somehow, some way, niggas gonna be like, how the fuck did they get a t-shirt or something with insert brand here? Unless it's Under Armour. You can handle that.
Yeah, Under Armour, look, quiet as kept. Under Armour, they I think they figured it out. I feel like they finally cracked the fucking code. Look, man, with athleisure still being a mainstay in the culture, they have a hit with their shoe, the Apparition, the model, the Apparition. That's the one that that DC collection with the 3 shoes. That model is called the Apparition. Ugh. It doesn't even have like a catchy name, but it's a hit.
Brother.
I didn't say I fuck with it, but people are wearing like shit. Even down to Wale, he was at the Maryland Terps game. Maryland is sponsored by Under Armour, and so Jiggy niggas they not finna cross brands.
No.
You know what I mean? So if you got Under Armour on the top, you gonna do Under Armour on the shoes. You going like it's obligatory.
I'm going out ass naked.
Yo, you wow.
I'm gonna just have on a jock strap. I'm good.
You bugging.
I'm good.
But yeah, I think they finally got a hit. They need to work on one shoe in particular. They have like this casual model that looks like a pair of Christian Dior's that a lot of people actually fuck with. Like I see a lot of kids, a lot of adults wearing shit, man. I think they got it. I feel like they finally figured it out. I do think they need to work on their logo though. They need to work on
their logo is disgusting.
Like them kind of placing it where it is like instead of it being more functional like New Balance's logo, like how they'll like laces will go through it. It feels like it'll be a structural component. If Under Armour could somehow do that, or if they just like enlarge it so that way it's a lot more subtle, like Kobe's logo on the back of the Kobe 7s. You know what I mean? Like you barely notice the logo, but it's there.
They just need to scrap the logo and start again.
It's no point. It's hot now.
I guess.
It's no longer an issue to wear Under Armour. So why the fuck would we make the logo so subtle?
It is for me. I'm clearly the wrong demographic. Yeah. I care about myself.
But you are and you aren't. Because, it's like if we make something that this nigga fucks with, oh yeah.
Yeah, if they can capture me, sure. But as a whole, also it's the problem of who wears it more than what it is. Like, I forgot what I was talking about. His name escapes me right now, but my homie posted that we need to make fashion elitist again. Okay. And I followed up and was saying, like, the way that niggas is moving and trying to make everything accessible, it really fucks you up. Because I live by this creed of that Nigo said, I don't want to see the ugly people in my clothes. Once the ugly people wear your clothes, then it's just like, is this what the fuck I want to look like? I don't want to be lumped in with this community. I'm good. It's kind of like how Fred Perry pulled their black and gold polo once the Boogaloo Boys or whatever the fuck they were. They like that was their uniform. Like the alt-right group, their uniform was the polos.
Oh, yeah.
Or Proud Boys. One of them, I don't know, fucking weirdos. But they were like, we're not going to let you dilute our brand. That shirt is officially canceled. We do not make that shirt anymore. And I was like, I respect the fuck out of them for that. Because if I saw my shit getting picked up by like whack niggas, scrap whatever that is. Whatever that motto is, scrap it. Remove it from the history books. We do not endorse that. Those are fake. So, I get it. But, sorry, I went off on a tangent.
Nah, you all good. But, yeah, man. Fashion is I'm not even gonna say it's weird. It's progressing, man. Like shit is just changing and shit that we're not used to.
Oh yeah, and that's what I love. I love what fashion is. Like I got TikTok going crazy over those Reeboks.
Yeah, Reeboks. Yeah.
And I never thought I'd be looking at Reebok like, damn.
Reebok is bugging the fuck out. All right. They might be. I think them as a brand, they are going to end up being. They're going to run 2025.
If they can get their distribution right, yes. Because
between the Engine A, them coming back to basketball, like with a new model, that collab that they have with Packer is fucking hard.
Oof.
I forget the name of the model, but I think it's like a DMX model.
And it's not DMX. It's like Premier Ultra something.
Yeah, that runner is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah. I'm excited for it, but I just want them to do better with their marketing and education. Because Angel Reese tweeting out her link at midnight is not how the rollout should go.
Okay, I understand that. But when you talk about marketing, like one of the people for Reebok, Cam Hicks, this nigga's been going fucking insane.
No, I saw that. But I'm talking about as a whole.
Yeah.
Because that site is awful. Like Reebok.com's e-commerce sucks. They like Reebok Ltd, the one that is really doing all these collabs and the interesting stuff. Like they're the ones who are doing it with Packer. They don't really answer fans and they don't really educate. Because like with these Noir Reeboks, they would tweet like available at DSM and other select retailers. Me and like 20 other people like, who are the retailers?
Right.
And I actually reached out to some stores that carried it and they're like, we're not getting that. And then they got it. They like, we didn't even know it just showed up. So it's just like, they're not doing, now they could be lying. I could have been misled. But if that is true, they're not doing a good job telling people where stuff is. And it's like, I'm seeing that those shoes, once people know where they are, they're selling. Like they are flying. But until people know where they are, they're just sitting. So it's like, they have to really get out here and start teaching the people, nah, this is where you can get your Reebok fix. You got to make it exciting. You got to streamline the process for checkout on your website.
That's fair. I mean, I would say the education on what they have going on, they kind of just leave it to, well, if you find out, you find out. Like, if you know type of deal.
And that's a huge mistake. Like, in a time where there's so much that catches your eye for a fleeting moment, I shouldn't see this, think it's cool, and then not know where to go. Like, it should be a case of coming October 1st. October 1st. Like, you have all these means. If I'm checking for Reebok, it's not like I'm going to blogs everywhere, anywhere else. Right here on Reebok Instagram, Reebok's website, Reebok Limited's, whatever. You should be hammering me over the head with Instagram stories. October 1st, be there at Packer.
I wonder if it's a case like, if it's like the chick that don't know she bad yet.
I think it might be. I think it might be. But you should still be moving. Like, if you're the part of the cool segment of the company, you should be moving like you cool.
But it's more than like the cool. Like, they about to be hitting on all cylinders.
I mean, maybe they're already aware of everything that we're talking about. And it's like, once we really get shit popping,
yeah, then we'll start to advertise. But for now, let's just go ahead and do this grassroots type of, if you fuck with Reebok, like, you probably getting blessed right now.
So the early adapters win. I can dig that because it was a model that only dropped in the UK that had I known about, I'd have spent some bread on. And I wasn't aware, and I'm sad about it. And a nigga posted it. It's kind of like the one from Packer, but it's a separate model. It's the Premier something. And the nigga flexed on me when I was tweeting about it. And he was like, oh yeah, I got him, nigga. And I'm like, fuck you then, nigga. I have not felt that way about a Reebok in a long fucking time.
Son,
so
they bugging. They are bugging right now.
I don't know.
I'm happy for them. Anyways, none of this was on the docket.
But we ain't had no question. Listen to questions, so we can get right into it. I want to start off with a little bit of hate and then get into some real hate, if that's okay with you.
By all means, ISO.
Oh, no, you can get on this. So, first off, shout out to AMM. I just tweeted that I need a pair of shoes from them and a picture of them. And niggas have been going crazy. I got like 300 plus likes on 2 tweets about the AMM 4s.
Was it about the lace swap?
Yeah, one, but it was just me tagging AMM like, yo, I need these. And niggas are like, retweet, like. And it's like, okay. So I guess niggas realize the 3s are hard. The 4s are harder. They look like Vibes Cartel, but goddamn, I need them. And I'm excited about this rollout because now this is me theorizing. But I think they realized that they cheapened the release of the 3s by making them too accessible, if that's the right word. Because you heard me ranting and raving about, yo, they're doing too many raffles. There should not be raffles at APB, Social Status, AMM, whatever fucking other store they have, Prosper. Then there shouldn't be a Discord raffle. Then there shouldn't be a site raffle. Then there shouldn't be an in-store raffle.
Then there shouldn't be other pairs sent to other stores.
Right. It's too much going on. And I feel like that really diluted the value of the threes. The 39s came and I only seen Jay
Street Fanatic.
Yeah, Jay was the only nigga I seen with them ugly ass things. I'm not gonna say nothing crazy to him because he'll crush me. But
smart man.
Them shits is trash. But it seems like those, like, they made just enough for the weird niggas that like them. Beautiful colors. I don't want ASAP Yam shoes. But these fours, them niggas was like, yeah, we doing an in-store raffle at AMM Houston. And then we dropped them at AMM DC, Atlanta, and on the website. Nothing else.
Jesus.
And I'm just like, that tells me they're definitely more limited than the threes.
Mm-hmm.
Or they realize we got to make them seem more limited so people just give us their fucking money before they catch on. Either way, I'm glad to see that even though this is what, 3 out of...
Yeah, this is going to be 3 out of the 7.
God damn, you got a
yeah, because they still got the Force, the 95, the Converse, and what was the other one?
It must not have been good if we can't remember.
No, it's not that it wasn't good.
The only good ones are the threes, the fours, and the forces. 95's a meh.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of them. Wait, yeah. Anyways, let's go.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep up momentum with that many fucking shoes in the pack. Because I'm just sitting there thinking to myself, I managed to have the money for the threes because some shit came up. Bless me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I got it for the fours. Because now I want the forces more.
Mm-hmm.
I love the fours, but it's like these forces, they're hitting. And it's right after the patter drop, but just before, the patter drop is coming up Friday. And then the Verdi junks are dropping on the 19th and the 20th. So it's like you put yourself in a weird predicament where people really have to choose between these. So, and then we're coming up to the end of the year where all the big dogs is dropping. So it's like, do I really even need a pair of 95s? Do I really need a pair of forces? But we'll see. I'm just glad that EQL was out of the equation because we took a week off. I don't know if we talked about it on the show. I can't remember on 102 where EQL came out and was like, yeah, it was only 6 pairs.
There's a hidden pair.
I don't know. But
it's a Converse. That's what we didn't say.
You said Con.
Oh, I thought it was a Chuck Taylor. My bad.
No, yeah, so it was only 6. But EQI had come out and said, oh, the Discord raffle got fucked up because AMM fucked up. And I was like, that seems kind of crazy to throw your client under the bus.
Mm-hmm.
Like publicly be like, yeah, it was them. Rather than it was like, it was technical difficulties. We're resolving it. We're going to get fixed. But, oh, what a surprise. EQL fucks up again publicly.
Okay.
Hi, Mitch. I know it's you.
It's coming.
I'm not even going to fuck with him like that, but
it's coming.
Real shit. Mitch.
I'm waiting for the shoe to drop.
No, I like Mitch, but it's like Mitch really has to learn. Like, all right, so this is getting to why the episode is named Separate But Equal. One hand is not talking to the other.
Mm-hmm.
Mitch is up here hanging out with his little sneaker Twitter buddies, making stupid fucking choices, or whoever's running the social media account. I heard it might be multiples. And then you have Jam Wind. And I don't know exactly what what he does. I believe he's like the lead designer, or not lead designer, lead programmer. He's something important. For anyone who doesn't know who Jam Wind is, he was the anti-bot guy from Shopify. And I'd say he's contentious because he was always buddy-buddy with a lot of botters. And it's like, I know I have issue with him because it's like, nigga, that is your ops. Mm-hmm. You should be like, I'm calling the police on you niggas, not like, we'll get him next round. No, nigga, shoot that nigga. No, you should not be friends with. I'm not going to be friendly with my ops if it's my job to stop you. We might talk in the DMs like, yeah, you got me this round. But publicly, nigga, I see one of you bot niggas on the streets, I'll shoot you in the fucking head. That's how I do, nigga.
Yo,
Got right for your customers. Nigga, imagine you went for a pair of shoes. That shit got botted. And a nigga in charge of Antibot was like, y'all niggas got us this time. You be mad as shit. So
I get what you're saying, but nigga, I'm just saying. That's crazy,
I'm being extreme, but I'm right.
I feel like Mitch be catching it. You know how like Trump had the correspondence, like Trump would say the wildest shit, and people would have to be like, yeah, we knew exactly what Trump meant. Like that's what EQL is right now. And like these niggas just trying to like cover up for EQL and they fuck ups by just saying like, yeah, we agree with him. We fighting for him.
Are you talking about the Joey Chestnuts of the world or?
All right. So anyways, we not doing this today.
I didn't do nothing. But okay. So I'm bringing them up because this whole EQL plus fiasco.
Yeah.
We talked about it. The co-founder kind of got sassy with us. And then it kind of went away because nobody else was really talking about it. But now they made it publicly official. They had their Glazers tweet about it. EQL, what a deal. For $4 a month, you can have winsurance. You can have a verified profile. And you don't have to pay the run fair fee. High five, yeah? And everybody's like, why the fuck would I pay for it? We are prophets. We are prophets because I said it doesn't make sense. Why the fuck would I pay for something that I really don't benefit from? And it's not a benefit to not pay the run fair fee when I've already paid the run fair fee.
I mean, I guess it goes to, you know, that run fair fee sound good if you won like all the time.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, because that's the only time you really get charged that fee when you win for the EQL ship. So it's a stick up. It's a stick up with their dick up. Like it's because like I was talking about in the video drop, but their business model is stupid. Two reasons. One, now this may have changed since I got my hands on their documents, but they basically charged you just for the processing fee. Right.
So it's small negligible fee. They collect that on every sale. Which, okay, that's cool if shit is dropping all the time. Everyone is using it for everything. But the problem is these stores are only getting but so many pairs. So you're collecting small amounts of money here and there from all over the place. I mean, it all eventually adds up, but you're not really making anything. It would make more sense to do the first year of EQL for free and then charge merchants like $100 a month, $250 a month to use their services along with the processing fee. So you're always making money. Because from what I understand, EQL really makes things easier for smaller brands. Because I was talking to someone on the timeline saying, like, as much as I hate EQL, it makes sense for someone like J Tips to use them. J Tips doesn't drop enough hot shit to justify having, and that's not a diss to him, but he doesn't drop enough to justify having EQL plus.
Right.
I mean, Joe Freshgoods even said it. Like, it doesn't make sense. I use my site to drop some stuff, but I don't need all the features of that, like of Shopify Plus. That's $2,000 a month with a year contract minimum. I think it's a year contract. So it's like, I'm not going to sign up for a year for maybe one or two drops.
Right.
So EQL coming in that place, that makes sense. If I'm a small to medium creator that's making enough money where I can do raffles regularly, I would sign on to do 100, 250 a month for them. EQL's up here just doing this dumbass business model. And someone else was saying, like, it works when you do venture capital, when you're burning through that. Now you need to start making a profit.
Right.
So them trying to get a bunch of fucking idiots that trust shitty Twitter, like sneaker pages, doesn't make sense, because then that's the second part of the problem. You go against your whole run fair model. And this is where all the controversy started. It was a Polaroid, friend of the show, a Polaroid. He asked Jam Win, with EQL Plus, do you get increased chances? Like, are your odds better? I'm paraphrasing, of winning.
Motherfucker said yes.
Yeah, like, are your chances better of winning? And will there be EQL Plus only raffles? And he just said yes. He didn't specify which part. He just said yes to the entire question. So that's yes times 2 in my eyes. And I asked him to clarify, and he ignored me. And EQL ignored me as well, but they don't fucking respond, Mitch. But if your whole thing is about fairness, it doesn't fucking make sense that, we're all equal, but some of us are more equal than others. Shout out Animal Farm.
All right, I'm going to give this some sort of pushback.
Okay.
If I have EQL plus and I have an EQL plus raffle, what is bad about that?
Okay, so theoretically, there's nothing wrong with gatekeeping smaller special raffles. Like, let's say EQL buys a bunch of stock from a store, or they do like Jamway and they buy personal stuff. That's fine. I don't care about the separate raffles. If you're going to gatekeep something, you might as well reward people with a special release. So if they had EQL only plus raffles, that's cool. But if by signing up for EQL plus, and when you sign up for EQL plus, that's when you give them your ID and everything to verify yourself.
Correct.
You should not get a better chance of winning because you paid to verify versus everyone else who's just using the account because they want to win the one pair of shoes they want this month. It's not an equal fair. I mean, it's not equal. You're literally going against the name of your brand by setting up a pay gate. And, people say, well, it's just $4. That's $50 a year. It's negligible, but you and I have been talking about it. Money is tight.
Yeah. I mean, that's why they have the business model that they have, because they're trying to squeeze. Like, pretty much if somebody saying, man, you ain't got $4, you're a broke boy. Like, damn, a month.
But that shouldn't be coming from a brand. See, and this is why I wanted to talk with them. You could have, not even on some hating shit. I could see this coming. This would have been an easier pill to swallow if EQL would have gone out there, actually interacted with the community directly, not with personalities. And I'm not taking shots at anybody. If they would have interacted with the community personally, rather than only retweeting wins and explaining to people how the silver lining equalizer thing actually worked and that it wasn't just one giant pool, but separate little lakes, then people would understand them and feel better about it. Now, granted, you're the company that's giving everybody else, so you're not going to win over the whole community.
Right.
But if you feel like you can connect with the brand and they understand what the sneakerhead needs, then they're happy. Rather than the route they've been going, trying to talk to personalities who are not the average sneakerhead.
Right.
So you talking to someone who's not feeling the pain that everyone else is feeling, you're detached. And then on top of that, now you're charging me money for features that should be free. Is fucking insane. Because I've said it before, Winsurance is one of the best things I've ever heard. You win a raffle, you're at work, bing. Did you authorize a charge from EQL Australia? Holy shit, no. Oh my God. Hey, Winsurance has your back, buddy. You know how Sneakers doesn't let you win again? We got you. Here's 15 minutes, update your car information, we're good to go. If that was a standard feature, people would love them. But the fact that it's pay gated after they just had a huge issue with the Bronson the blue Bronson New Balances. I forgot the name.
Azure?
The Azure, yeah. With the Azores, when those dropped, everybody who used the Apple card got their card declined.
Right.
Because Apple assumed that it was fraud. And as I was explaining to people, with EQL being out the country but also not charging people that often, Apple's fraud detection may have seen it as a problem. Any car company can suddenly decide we updated our algorithm on the back end for fraud claims, and EQL is on the list that gets blocked. Why are you trying to become the standard for this, but you don't offer something like this for everyone? And again, it's just $4, but they said that's an introductory fee.
Right.
So you start at $4. You get people hooked. They're comfortable. What happens in 2025 when they raise it to $15?
They're going to bump that tier up. Shout out to Netflix.
Exactly. So it becomes a nasty slope of necessary features being behind a pay gate for shit where you're not winning that often. And now it'll make it even worse if you have and have-nots. Shard over here has the $50 a month, so he hits 2 to 3 raffles a year. I've hit none. and you hit the 3 biggest raffles of last year. Now I feel like I have to pay for it. So it's a ridiculous fucking business model. You should be charging the merchants and educating the customers so they see the value of paying for your services. But why the fuck am I going to pay to add my ID to my EQL account? Because the whole point of EQL was also to block bad actors. You know, when y'all shitted on that nigga with the 4 different accounts, you clearly were blocking him because there was overlapping information and y'all could gather a ton of data. Because, what was it? The documents I have said they had like 12 million something. Some big ass number worth of users data. They have a ton of data to understand how people enter and how these things go. And as we said before, if I wanted to cheat at EQL, my mom was over my house today and I had her ID in my hand.
Right.
All I got to do is add that.
Yeah, you can have more people. I will say this. When it comes to EQL, and it's not just EQL, I think we just have to think like, we got to have some foresight. You know what I mean? Like,
foreskin. I'm sorry.
Anyways, the foresight is if they have a business model that looks like by the end of 2025, which I know they are probably salivating at Nike and their releases. Like, oh shit, we finally get like all this high heat. We gonna have hella raffles next year. The question is, past 2025, is it gonna be worth it? Like, what brands are gonna be coming with what? So you have to think, what is going to be the play? There has to be a play if people are getting tired of raffles. Is EQL going to become a store itself?
You just gave me a nightmare scenario in my head. Because now I did talk to Jam Win and I said I would get an EQL tattoo on my leg if they could fix first come, first serve. Mm-hmm. So let's say they become a platform in themselves and they start doing bot free first come, first serve. What if you get priority access or priority speed on that website by paying for EQL Plus? It becomes a nasty, like it's a nasty slope.
Yeah, it's them also becoming a retailer. Also, is this a possible play to actually reward reselling? Because the market has tanked. So now when you have raffles and you have these sort of subscription based things where now you got to turn a profit. So now when these resellers, I'm gonna get the plus because my hit percentage is gonna go up. So now I gotta charge more on the back end for all my wins when I put them back on sale.
Oh yeah, I mean it would definitely incentivize you if I'm a scammer. I mean not a scammer. If I'm a reseller, a big reseller, and I have everyone on my block give me their ID, I have 35 different accounts. I mean, it's just the same as niggas with sneakers who buy sneakers accounts.
Yeah, I mean, but it's a little different because now, like I feel like they haven't they kind of put their nose up on niggas like just being on foot now. You know, like a lot of stuff they want people to just do online raffles and all that type of shit.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. The thing that pisses me off is EQL has so many dope features, but nobody uses them. Mm-hmm. Like EQL has it where you can do special raffles. Like AMM is one of the few stores I've seen it where they had the secret AMM raffle, Discord raffle that only Discord members were entering. And then you just enter the information and it charges you after, like, since you already won. It just charges you on the date that it happens. You can increase people's chances. So let's say for whatever reason I go fucking mad and I start using EQL. So next year with my jackets, when I make 50, you have like I can set it to where people who spent money with me have a better chance than people who haven't spent money with me. Like stores can do so much on the back end. Like they can even lock it, or I've said it, but they can lock it to specific people, specific customers. They can do so much cool shit, but they choose not to. And it's like EQL doesn't tell people this. They don't really push this to the forefront. And it's like you could become the good guys if people understood your service. But as it is now, of course, every brand's deal is to make money. but you're being transparently greedy. And it's like, nobody likes that.
Yeah.
And I mean, you have your glazers for now, because I'm not even just talking about a specific person. I'm talking about the loser niggas that are sitting up there. Well, I like EQL over first come, first serve any day of the week. Well, yeah, because you go to a 10 a.m. drop at 10:05 and you think it's still going to be shit there. Or you show up on the website at 10:01. Why is the queue filled? Duh, bitch. Like, it's loser nigga. Like, I told a nigga, like, it's a skill issue. If you can't hit shoes in the last couple of years, you're a fucking loser.
Yeah.
If you think EQL is going to save you, your chances are infinitely worse. Again, the Cycleizer showed you. Like, when he let me test that shit, it took me like 20 minutes to win a raffle. But it's not EQL's fault per se.
Right.
But, you know, if a store gets 50 pairs of shoes and only puts up maybe 14 and they get 20,000 entries, well, how you think your odds are going to fucking be? I'd rather take the chance that somehow, some way, God was like, you're going to pass Q. There you are, my child. Versus, oh boy, it's a 10-day raffle.
Yeah. Shit is bugged out to even have a raffle that long.
It's stupid. Like I'm cool with TBG. Like, whoever runs social media on TBG, I fucks with y'all. Because, like, I was making fun of them, but I was like, I'm glad y'all only did the raffle for an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's...
Yeah, they clean that shit up instead of having raffles be, like, entire days. Like,
yeah, like, I fuck with AMM, but AMM having 2-week-long raffles, get that shit out of here. Make it an hour long, boom, boom, boom. Because I told them, I was like, nigga, fuck the niggas who ain't paying attention. If I'm doing a raffle, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Get in, get out. I missed it. You should have been paying attention, bitch.
Facts.
So, yeah, it's just, these niggas are really creating sneaker inequality. Separate but equal. Like, nigga, I was crying when I made this cover. Because originally I was going to do Animal Farm with the...
I know Animal Farm.
Yeah, it was like, with the, like, I want to use that cover. Like, all animals are equal. But some animals are more equal than others. Like, that's what the fuck they're saying to us in our face. And they do not respond well to any sort of criticism. Them niggas be, Mitch, them niggas be ducking.
Yeah.
Ducking. Nah, yo, I was like, I fucks with Mitch, but it's like, dog, you got to be open to criticism. Like, you're inside of a community. Just talk to the people. People will fuck with you that much more if you just, we fucked up.
Yeah.
You know, we're still growing. We're still trying. We're here to listen to you. Not some, them niggas cutting, like, getting at me. We ain't saying shit. Nah, nigga, you want to sit up here and dunk on people? You need to be able to get dunked on yourself.
Honestly, like, it would just be wise, I feel like, at this point, because the way, like, instead of having people that ain't trying to fuck up nobody's pockets or whatever deals anybody got, preface that with that. But I think it would be better to just go ahead and have a nice, healthy debate. So that way, like, someone like Davon is thorough in all the details and all the capabilities of EQL. I think it would be better to just have a conversation or debate. So that way you comb through literally every single spec you guys have to offer and how you can better yourselves versus having people that'll, like, somewhat blindly defend your honor and they aren't even aware of everything that EQL is capable of. Also, that kind of just defends the fuck shit.
Yeah.
Like,
a friend of mine said, companies don't hire advisors to tell them what they're doing wrong. They hire them to tell them that they're doing great. And I was like, this nigga's spitting. Because I wanted to have EQL on here, and I don't want anyone to ever take us not getting a guest as a justification for why we hate someone. I was prepared to give them the floor to explain everything and push back against any criticism that they had or answer to it as much as they could without, you know, giving out company secrets. Because people don't understand EQL. Because even on my rants, I go out there and I'll defend them for things that I know that aren't true that people like attribute to them.
Yeah, you're very fair in your attack. Like, as much as people think whatever you're trolling or you're bullying, it's
No,
like,
you're just dumb.
Yeah, Davon will give flowers where flowers are meant to be given. And, especially like, shit, nigga, you know how like non-bitter we are about guests?
Oh, yeah. No, that shit is funny. And I'm funny, like, I love how people assume that niggas just be afraid to come on the show. It's scheduling. That is the number one killer of a guest for us. Scheduling or health.
Yeah.
So...
shout out to everyone that was supposed to be a potential guest.
Yeah.
They are a potential guest. Like, everything is all Gucci.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Like, as much as we joke with Mitch, I would love to have him on the show. Not to gang up on him. Like, we'll never just have someone on here to attack you. I would actually love for you to be able to clear the air with your own words. Because I know how a tweet can get misconstrued. If you can come on the air and say, we're doing this, we're trying to do this, and this is why we did this, it makes that much more sense. But, the reason I over-explain and talk so goddamn much is because when you let people's mind wander, it tends to go to the worst possible solution. Mm-hmm. So, hey, man, all y'all niggas need to do is actually figure out how to have a community member or community leader that talks. Because, like, I've talked to some prominent people, and they're like, your issue with them is exactly my issue with them as well. Mm-hmm. And I feel...
it's stuff that can be fixed.
It's very easy to fix.
Yeah.
But they're moving like a corporation inside of a niche community. And it's like, you either need to ingratiate yourself into the community or be separate from the community. If you're separate, is a cold, silent business. Fuck y'all, we can't talk to them. You're less angry. If you're right here trying to be funny with us, and then when some shit pop off, you go silent, it only makes me hate you because I can touch you. Mm-hmm. So, again, this is the free game I was trying to give them. Like, I didn't want to get hired. I don't want to be hired by a company because then my hands are tied. I just want to see a company come in and get their shit straight because EQL could actually be great if people understood what it was. But instead, I see that you niggas are blindly going for money. What you should as a company, but you did it the wrong way.
Well, all right.
That wasn't as hateful as I thought it would be.
All right. I know a lot of people hate that Nike canceled all these releases next year.
Yo.
And at the end of the year, too.
Yo. Shout out to that nigga Davon. That nigga Jig Stradamus. That nigga be right.
Jig Stradamus.
We got Nosh.
Shah Stradamus.
Shah Stradamus. I was about to call you Nas. And then we got Jig Stradamus. I'm fucking it up, nigga. My mouth is all mush. I said it. And I found the tweet. And I was like, my nigga, we need less drops, less stock. And Nike was listening. Was like, this nigga's spitting.
Yeah.
Them Travises, out. These ones, out. These fours, out.
Them fives, out.
Out.
Yeah.
Get them the fuck up out of here.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of fits. Like, it makes sense, especially like if you're gonna have Black Cat 5s drop, then you're gonna have the metallic 5s, the metallic 3M 5s drop. It's like, bro, this shit is mad similar. Like, y'all niggas is putting out this like as many 12s as they putting out next year.
Those god awful Soulfly Jordan 12s, like, hold on,
yeah, why? Even like the Soulfly 12s are almost like, wait, are those the AMMs? They're not. Oh, okay.
So they're the AMM's like light skin cousin. I'm good.
Yeah, I know it's Baroque Brown versus
Burgundy.
wine. Yeah, wine and cream. But I'm like, dog, this ain't it. This ain't it.
It's your cousin that's been using cake soap. I'm good.
I mean, but that's the issue with 12. Like 12s are so weird because, like, don't get it fucked up. Taxi 12s are one of my favorite shoes of all time.
Yuck.
I say they're the best Christmas release. The only reason I say Christmas release is because, for one, it was in the countdown package, and then before that, Taxi 12s were the shoes that Martin gave that kid in the Christmas episode. So I consider them Christmas shoes.
Oh, that makes sense.
Right? But it was like, dog, they didn't have, like, that was it for the color palette. If anything, they should have swapped. They should have swapped the white and the brown, but it shouldn't have been brown. Honestly, I don't even think brown is like a good representation of Soulfly. Like, for what I usually know them for,
they're shit, so it fits perfectly.
Here you go.
Nigga, have you ever bought from them?
No.
It takes them weeks to ship. They're trash.
I think they would have been better off with more Miami-based color, but I would have flipped it to where like the majority of the shoe is going to be the main color. Like it needs to be forest green or something like that. Like the other Soulfly shit. And then the side paneling could be white.
It's a Jordan 12.
Jordan 12s are simple. It's only 2 colors, my nigga.
I know, and it's a trash model. They look like dinosaurs. Them shits. You remember Sarah?
If you told me 13s look like dinosaurs, then I'd take that.
No. Do you remember Sarah from The Land Before Time? The Triceratops?
Yes.
That's what the fuck 12s look like to me.
That is a horrible comparison.
No, it is accurate as fuck. Fuck 12.
Yo, you different. You different.
You
dog.
out here riding with 12?
Yo, where's
this nigga the
shit?
Police?
No, where's my shit? Yeah, there we go.
What sound is that?
No, that's the
Oh, fuck you, nigga. That was perfect though. Nah, no. It's just some models that you gotta accept. They're not popping right now. That's a waste of resources. That's leather that could have stayed alive. Nobody wants 12s. Like, not even on my normal hating shit. 12s are not a part of the fucking zeitgeist. Niggas is not fucking with 12s. You're wasting time. You're wasting money. They suck.
Okay, what model would you have picked, sir?
None. Nah, I'm always gonna pick a 3.
Nigga, no, we're not doing no Soulfly 3s right now.
That shit would be hard. Or, you know what, if I had to work with a 12, like, wasn't that a Rising Sun pair of 12s?
Yeah.
Do something like that. Like, play with the scales on the side. Do a gradient. You're in fucking Miami, my nigga. Do a Miami Nights gradient. Something nasty like that would go crazy.
Right behind the J Balvin?
What you mean?
J Balvin's the same thing. It's gradient.
Yeah, but I'm saying with all those scales, so you have it just like each scale is just a different color. Something like that could be fun. If you're going to do a 12 or an ugly ass truck driver model like that, you got to do something fun to capture the people. Because I said it, and niggas fought with me. Those A&M 12s is trash. No, they cool. They going to do well. Niggas going to fuck with them. Oh my God, he was right. Nobody fucking wants them. They suck. And on top of it, you made it women's sizing. So all these shits are just sitting. And on top of that, they're bleeding on themselves. You got an internally bleeding shitty shoe. This was a waste of money and resources. Now retailers are stuck with these shit shoes. Beautiful colors on a trash model.
That's why I'm saying, what the fuck model would you pick, my nigga?
I said a 3. You said no.
Outside of 3, we're not giving Soulfly a 3 right now. We're not giving them a sneaker of the year candidate when we got AMM right there. So we got to think outside the box.
So you know what? If I was gonna do something, a 23. It's weird. It's unexpected. We haven't seen 23s in forever.
I'm just thinking, do they have the 23 even primed for like mass production right now? Because I think the only time we see them now are just PEs.
Yeah, and that's why I think it's the perfect time. Do a small batch.
I fuck with the idea though.
Yeah, do a small batch. See how the people respond to it. When's the last time, like you said, you only see them as PEs?
Yeah.
If you could bring back a 23, no one is expecting this. People might be like, you know what? That's a shoe that I never really gave a chance. I can fuck with that. A 12? A 12? Nigga, what?
I was honestly hoping you would have said a gradient 14.
I don't even know what 14s look like.
14s are the joints that look like Ferraris.
I'm good on that. I'm good. No.
A gradient 14 leather?
I guess I don't like the model.
Oh, nah. I could see if they did, like, if they, because they're supposed to be bringing the 14s back without the seams. It's supposed to be just a straight up flat leather panel, like the OGs, right?
Okay.
When they brought them back, they had the piping on the side, they had the stitching on the side.
You telling me all this detail? I don't care. This shit's trash.
But if they did that with like gradient, Even though every time I think of like gradient, I either think of the J Balvin's or I think of the Supreme Bacons.
You don't think about the patent ones with like the
Boober ones?
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite.
Yeah, I'm thinking go crazy with something. You're in fucking Miami and you're like, what is he, married to Jordan's sister?
Something like that. They're in the family.
You can go crazy, nigga. You have the resources and your brother-in-law's like, no, he's not gonna tell you no. Nigga, think outside the box. That's why I get so mad when I see shit from Soulfly and it's trash. Or I see something from Trophy Room and it's boring. This your daddy, nigga. Son, I meant to tell you this last week. I have the vision for a crazy pair of threes. Or I could even make this work, especially with Adidas. I have 2 models in mind. And I'm like, if I could get this to go off, niggas would be crazy. Niggas would have riots in the streets over these. And I'm just a regular nigga. If I was Jordan's son, niggas would be disgusted with the shit I would drop. Not because like, oh, I can't get it. It's like, I need this shoe. I suck you off for these shoes. That's how crazy I'd be going to the lab.
Somebody look at the shoe and be like, you know what? This nigga was right to do coke.
Nigga, I was at that meeting. Beat me up, Scotty. That is a shoe that levitates. Yeah. Nah, nigga, I'd be up there moving different.
Nah.
Regular ass nigga, Baroque brown and white. Get this nigga out my fucking room.
Yeah. It was not good. Anyways, you know what else isn't good? Apparently Walmart had to recall a whole bunch of like produce and stuff. No, I take it back. They had to recall like apple juice or some shit. Right? Because like everything is just, but I think it's StockX's fault for doing that business merger with them because this shit is terrible too.
That's another one I've been waiting to get at. Son, I had a nigga arguing with me saying that StockX and Walmart coming together was going to stop porch pirates.
What?
Right. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? The nigga thought that StockX was going to have, that Walmart was going to have StockX shoes inside the store. When I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? The nigga stopped replying. But I'm just going to touch on this lightly. StockX and Walmart doesn't make sense. And I had a long discussion with a lot of people. And it's like, as a whole, I get what they're saying. It's a new access point. And a few other people have told me in a technical sense, it just looks good on the books for Walmart.
Yeah.
Because they have more market share than in Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
Outside of that, it just doesn't fucking make sense. Because I was saying to people, if you are savvy enough to know about these shoes and you're savvy enough to know about eBay, StockX, Goat, and all those other resale shops, even for bricks, it doesn't make sense to go on Walmart.com to buy Nike. And people were trying to correct me. Well, they already have third-party merchants. Nobody really uses those third-party merchants because it's fucking weird. Also, if I'm buying something from Walmart, I'm able to return it. Mm-hmm. I don't want to buy third-party Jordans from Walmart.com to get them, have some sort of issue, and it's like, no takesies, backsies.
Yeah, I mean, it's like certain stores. I don't want to say downtown locker room. What's a store? There's certain retailers that shit, even when you were going like Shoe City, you couldn't buy Nikes, I think, like off shoecity.com. Like when they were open. I want to say it's like it was one of those premier brands. But like you couldn't get just certain shoes because it's like, no, you're not gonna. No, and that's why I feel like the optics are with StockX shoes being bought from Walmart. Even how their layout is, like it's not ugly. The most appealing. Yeah, it's not appealing at all. So if I gotta look at a pair of shoes, especially if it's like if it had to go through StockX, like am I getting every single like what the fuck does that platform even look like?
It looks stupid. You just type in Nike on Walmart and it's just because I saw the best
reauthorized.
Yeah. I saw the best argument against it when a nigga tweeted, this nigga got his Nikes from Walmart. That's all I need to hear. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that to my son. And it's stupid. It's ugly. It just, because I feel like Nike's definitely going to step in with that because like what you're saying.
I don't want my shit sold The Walmart.
Yeah, it's brand perception. Because I was saying, I don't know why sneaker niggas love to argue that sneakers are all created equal. They're not. Like at the top of the show, we need to stop with this whole accessibility thing. There are things that are not meant for other people, like the Laurel Piana New Balances. Oh, they don't respect sneakerheads. Let me tell you something, nigga. Shut the fuck up. They're not targeted to you. This $1,500 tennis shoe, it's not going to be on NewBalance.com or your local DTLR.
This shit is meant to be on Tim Cook's foot.
Exactly. It is going to their clientele. That shoe didn't release online. You had to sign up for the wait list. You had to pre-order. It was not advertised. It only went to their clients. There is shit that is not meant for you. Now, it might be in the form that you're familiar with, but it's not meant for you. The Mason Martin Margiela Reeboks with the tabbies, that's not meant for the average sneakerhead that's wearing a Jumpman t-shirt. It's meant for the fashion niggas. The weird Reeboks I got my wife, for the fashion niggas. Yes, retail is $425. Or the Instant Pump Furies, shh, it's not meant for you. And there are different reasons, because people like to forget the tier list. Tier 0. When I found a pair of Atmos Air Max 1s in a Jimmy Jazz, no, it was a Shoe City. When I found them in the Shoe City, I was like, how the fuck did this happen? This is not supposed to be in this regular nigga store. Perception matters. You pay exorbitant prices and you go through a lot of bullshit because you're going for prestige. When I think of Walmart, I think of people of Walmart. I think of the night I almost started a riot in Walmart because people are stupid. All right, it's a fun story. We can get this and then finish the topic. So it was just before Christmas, like 20, me and Lene been together since 2015, like 2016. It's just before Christmas. Me and her are buying something small, and it's this angry black lady behind us. And you know, Walmart be on some bullshit. They don't have like all the cashiers there. There's like 3 registers open. There's like 30 niggas in the line. Shorty's like, at the white Walmart, we don't have to wait for this shit. But because we're at the black Walmart, they don't know how to service us. Whole store's quiet. The same look you doing, everyone's looking around. And I was like, watch this, Lene. Yeah, why they don't treat us right? And then I hold a whole bunch of niggas going like, yeah, what the fuck is this shit? Nigga, I've never seen more Walmart workers come running. Them niggas came running like it was at the little gate for football. Them niggas came out hand in hand and started opening registers. And I was like, this is not where I want my shoes sold. Where one nigga screaming after some angry person can start a riot. Because I was about to say, like, Lene, we're not paying for shit. When they start hitting niggas, we just taking whatever we bought.
All I know is that Walmart at Cockeysville be having like 7 registers open before they close. They want all you niggas out.
Man, the one in Randallstown,
niggas. It'd be 1 register open.
That's the one I was at. Yeah. If you from here, you understand. Do you want your fucking shoe released in fucking Randallstown Walmart? Where them YNs is out here stealing? Hell no.
Bro. I mean, it's just, again, with that whole perception thing, I feel like I don't think I'm going to be able to go to Walmart.com or StockX/Walmart and be like, oh yeah, let me see if they got Travis's. I think it'll be like all the bricks, like when niggas is trying to flip mids, I think they're going to be on that.
I get it, but then you also have StockX pre-verified on StockX main website. Why would I go to Walmart?
I mean, shit, what you call it? Google Maps owns Waze, and they don't touch Waze. So I think it'll be something where they'll create it like it'll feel like a separate entity, but because they're saying, yeah, our stuff was pre-verified by StockX because people have kind of got bullshit off on Walmart.com.
Yeah.
Since it is a third-party retailer, that allows you to filter through the bullshit.
I guess, but what I'm saying is, why do that? Now, with Waze, you get a different experience. I feel like Waze tells you way more about traffic.
Yeah, like, it does. It's a completely different experience from Google
Okay,
Maps.
so same service, different, same service, same service, different feeling. StockX, Walmart. The only way I would use Walmart, StockX versus regular Walmart is if I had like 7 days to return. Unless they add some sort of customer benefit, why would I use this?
But that's also just you in general. Like, what happens with? I feel like you definitely aren't the demographic for it. Like,
oh no, not at all.
So I think them just getting off all the bullshit when we go on StockX, if we're to ever go on StockX, we're going for high heat.
Yeah. I mean, not always. Because, like, hear me out. Because I was also saying, like, I got into an argument, a really fucking stupid argument about the target demographic for this. Because I was saying, everyone assumes everything is fake. So they usually talk to someone in their life to help them. Mm-hmm. And if I'm going to go for, like, some mid-tier shit for, like, my little cousin to help my mom buying something for my little cousin, I'm just going to go to StockX and get the mid shit if it's not available at a reasonable price on eBay or Gold or available in store. Mm-hmm. I don't understand. Like, now, if they had a free return, because my cousins are growing, he might need a 10 this week, he might need another next week. So I was telling my mom to go to Walmart StockX. Like, no, they have a 7-day return policy. Like, the target demographic, most people look at your return policy before they make a purchase. They're looking to make sure something makes sense, something to benefit them.
When's the last time you bought anything at an outlet?
I can't recall.
Okay. When you bought something at the outlet, did you think like, oh, let me purchase this because I know I can return it here? It's like, no, nigga, you getting a good deal. Like,
no, I mean, that's fair, but it's different. Nigga, how far fucking outlets be mad far?
You busting balls on this. I think you overthinking this one. Honestly, I think no, like,
I'm conceding.
If I want some Puma Clydes and them shits is $54 on StockX, but StockX wanted to just offload the shit off their site and put it on StockX Walmart. Oh, now I see these shoes for $54 that happen to be damn near the same price as the Shaqs. Nigga, I'm getting the Pumas.
Okay. I can see.
I think that's how it should. Now, whether they might fuck around and put some Travis 6s up on that bitch, I don't know.
That shit would be
weird as fuck. But that nigga got his shoes so weird. But if they just like, if that shit's at a certain price point, it's at a certain inventory number, and they're like, yeah, we just gotta get this shit off. It's pre-authorized. All right, cool. Let's just move it. They got some Jordan 1s, them green glow Jordan 1s. Walmart, StockX.
I'm trying to find it.
Like, we know what the bullshit is. Oh, a pair of Superstars that came out nobody wanted. Walmart, StockX.
Is this? They got pandas. I don't see the StockX on there yet.
Panda Dunks. Walmart, StockX.
They do have Panda Dunks for $100.
Walmart, StockX.
I'm trying to see. Nope, this is the spot for fits and kicks. I don't think it's live yet.
But that's the thing though. So you see, there's clearly a market there. Niggas is getting their shit off through Walmart.
Yeah, it's all complaints.
Let's just go ahead and just stomp that shit out.
No, I looked it up. Niggas don't like that. They were like, they sent us the wrong shit and would not take a return.
That's because the niggas is on there is like, it's Temu Jr. You know what I mean? Like, that's it. They probably got some Fugazi shit. So if you get the StockX pre-verified pair, at least you know you're getting something legit somewhat, because, you know, authorized doesn't mean authentic.
Yeah.
But if they moving it in mass quantities and they got to offload it somewhere, not everybody is looking on that StockX app. You know what I mean? Like, everyone's experience isn't the same. Niggas ain't experienced the East Bay catalogs.
No, I get it, but that's what I'm saying. They'll probably run to someone that they know. So, I don't know, but let's wrap this up before we go long. I mean, we do have the Stone Island New Balances on the docket, but it's not for much to say. It's just 3 pairs. I'm just looking forward to the site falling apart.
Yeah, they cool.
Yeah, I like the green pair. I'm not going to wear them. I'll take niggas' money for them, but I'm excited to see niggas be upset.
I will say, I meant to bring this up early in the show.
Okay.
What do you think? And this is why I said the 7. What do you think it does if James Whitner gets an 11?
Don't care. I think 11s are ugly. I mean, if he gets it, it's going to be pandemonium because it'll be the first
collab.
Yeah, but ultimately, I don't care because it's going to be a black and a wine, a cream and wine 11.
He better not. I mean, I feel like
Bloodline.
If it's a Bloodline colorway, and all he does is put the black and red 11s through a sepia filter, I'm gonna be so disappointed.
I don't care. I hope he does. I sincerely hope he does, and he's the only person that gets to touch him, and he just gives us the wine pack. I sincerely hope he does. And I hope the model, like the niggas wearing it, are wearing zoot suits. I want niggas in big ass, hello my baby, hello my honey, hello my ragtime girl suits. That's what the fuck I want to see. James, if you listening, please.
I feel like right now, if anything though, I would love to see him do a 16 and a 17 mid, not a low. I would love to see a regular 17.
He gave me exactly what I needed with the 3s, 4s, and the forces. I don't care what he does next. I would actually no. The Air Force 3 is coming back. I would love an Earth Tone Air Force 3. I just want Air Force 3s in general. Because I was looking and them soles was falling apart. Because I'm like, they're cheap. Mm-hmm. But I'm just going to get a pick off and them shit's going to go poof, poof.
All right, let's go ahead and wrap it up. So any final thoughts, my good friend?
Yeah, my final thought is for the community. I know I'm critical of y'all. I know I talk a lot of shit. I just want people to start questioning the things that are presented to them. No matter who it's from. Like when people push back against me, I'm typically very respectful and responsive because everything should be questioned. You should be questioning the brands, the personalities, everyone who's starting to try to move into your community, you should question. Mm-hmm. Not hostilely, but you should understand what someone's motives for, how they benefit, and how if them benefiting benefits you. I want people to be more critical with their thinking. I want people to stop hoisting things up. Like all the misinformation that's been going on with shoes leaking and then fucking up. I need niggas to be like, that don't make sense. That isn't verified. I need niggas to take a moment to step back and think about it. Because niggas really be up here going crazy. Like when they announced that the shoe was retroing, with like a year or two out, without any firm details, niggas start selling their shoes immediately. Mm-hmm. I just want niggas to take a moment and put that thinking cap on. Just think. Ask questions. Move intelligently. Because I say it all the time. When Sock said you can treat the average sneakerhead like shit, he wasn't lying. And that's why I started talking about the sunglasses community and the Venture Brothers community. Those are the only two fandoms I can think of where people are critical of people coming from the outside and niggas is locked in. Like, it's some niggas I got blood beef with in the sunglasses community. I'm not even joking.
I know you're not.
But
I know you're not.
When some stupid shit started happening with like the Gazelle brand, niggas linked up arm in arm like, nah, nigga, y'all not about to fuck our shit up. So I just want niggas to be more unified. Because these fucking wars we have every week, it's like, come on, dog. Y'all fighting over phantoms.
Shit been kind of tame now. That's why I'm knocking.
I mean, if it pop off, it pop off. Because I'm always going to get my jokes off. But yeah, I want to see more unity. Outside of just agreeing on liking shoes, I just want to see the IQ in the room go up. Bash the niggas that need to be bashed and protect the niggas that need to be protected. That's my final thought, Jerry.
You funny. You funny as shit. My final thought is I'm just excited for what the fourth quarter is going to bring. I see, like, I'm seeing everything a lot more. Like, even down to just the content that's coming out. Like, everyone's heating up fourth quarter. So it's like, oh, shit. Like, I honestly just wanted to fade into the wind and, like, get my personal affairs in order. Hence the reason why I haven't, like, been creating much shit on this end. But it's like, damn, I can't even, like, get off the gas. If anything, I got to, like, press forward, put out more shit before I say, all right, let me go ahead and take a break. So, I'm just glad at what the ecosystem, like, as far as the productivity is amongst everyone. Like, it don't matter if it's not coming from us, as long as when it looks like it's stuff that's conducive to the benefit of the culture.
Right.
So I always think that that's dope. And yeah, I want to see what this fourth quarter looks like and what's going to be the result of it, because I want to see everyone succeed, no matter what words have been exchanged.
Not me.
You funny as fuck.
I'm an hateful nigga.
Like, even cause that was on what was it, the baseball player that was on Sneak Diss.
Oh, the nigga that was out there flipping?
Yeah, like that interview was funny as fuck.
That shit's crazy.
More so for him. What you call it? The sneaky leak. They got Nigel Sylvester on their show. Mm-hmm. So it's like, oh, okay. Niggas.
Can we call them friends of the show?
I'm not sure yet.
I don't want to get cussed out again. They cool.
Yeah, they cool.
Yeah, talking to them, they cool.
They cool. Like I said, I ain't got no issue with them.
I always get cussed out. Yeah. No, that's a lie. You got cussed out that one time.
What I get cussed out for?
When Tony D was like, "No, nigga, I want you."
I got cussed out by Tony D. I ain't get cussed out by nobody in Sneaky League. Like, I thought. No, I'm just saying
that was the one time you got cussed out. Every other time it's like, nah, bring the fat one.
Yeah, I was gonna say I gave props to all
right.
Salute.
Anyway, shout out Sneaky League.
Now, just shout out to everybody, man. Just as long as you making it a healthy ecosystem, I can't be mad at niggas just pushing the culture forward, because that's what we trying to do. Like, we always gonna disagree on some shit. Like, all of us, no matter what. But as long as shit is pushing forward, then fuck it. Like, nigga, we ain't gotta agree.
Yeah, I don't gotta like you to root for you. Exactly. But I will also root for your downfall. Yeah, but I'm a different type of nigga.
And so I'm just gonna finish it off with this last question.
Oh my God.
What?
You got that look on your face. What's the question?
Nigga, do you think Shannon Sharp was hacked?
All right. Dog bless.